Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to the Adaptive PE channel. We've got our 20th something installment of Level 2 Circuit with Sangdow's Ponyak. That's what her parents call her. I call her Sang. The rest of us call her Sang. It's on you. Okay.
Okay, so today we have a lot of the usual, so stepping away from the last two classes. The last two classes are probably for anybody who attends evening weight loss. That's a lot of the mobility stuff that they've done. So if you were using the Level 2 circuit as an exercise, then you get to see it when we come back to evening weight loss starting next week. So today, all you need is TheraBand, something to lay on. So you might want a mat and a weight for squats. So that's where we are for today. Okay, so the usual, we'll start with tabletop to A-frame. Okay, we got break. Next is dead bug flow. Still have like halfway through break, although now we're down to 8 seconds.
3, 2, 1. Dead bug flow.
Okay, so whatever you got here, try to keep your core engaged. Rotate. Make sure your core is still engaged when you come back up, and then switch.
We used to do this all the time in Level 2 Circuit. We call it General Eldoa.
Yeah.
It's one of my
People
personal
can't
favorites.
Remember the name, so
Yeah.
I just call it a dead bug
2,
flow.
1. Rest.
All right.
Should have enough control in that because it should be all ab stabilization, and you try not to do more than 4 per set. Okay, so next is going to be half kneeling from the ground to standing. So from the floor. We'll just alternate.
3,
Well,
2, 1.
okay.
Stand from floor.
So from this kneeling position, up. Okay, switch sides.
Three, two, 1. Rest.
I just even that out. Okay, next you'll need a TheraBand and a low anchor. I'll move it to a high anchor, which is my preference, and more in line with what you've done in class. It's just that most people don't have high anchors. So we're gonna be down on the ground for now.
3, 2, 1.
Okay, feet in place as if you're standing. Your feet are still engaged. Tuck that pelvis, pull. Make sure your chin is tucked.
That's
And
pretty.
pull into your lats.
That's a pretty amazing way to do a lat pull. Wow.
3, 2, 1. Rest.
So it's meant to be face pull, but like I said, most people don't have high anchor. But I'll put it at high anchor for next. Okay, we got side lunge next. You're gonna do what you can to pop up. So,
One. Side
foot is straight. You're gonna come down into bent knee. From here, you're gonna push off the bent leg and then float yourself back. Okay, switch sides.
3, 2, 1. Side
We're just gonna finish this out. We're gonna take a slightly longer break.
Take a breather.
2, 1. Rest.
Okay, next is side plank with hip raise if you can. Otherwise, it's just side plank. And if you can't lift yourself, then the goal is just to be able to push down. So you can be on your side, you don't even have to elevate. You're just gonna push. So you're trying to engage everything in your armpit.
3, 2, 1.
Okay.
Side plank W hip raise. Left.
If you can, you're gonna try to lift this hip.
Three, 2.
Okay, switch sides.
Side plank W hip raise. Right.
So the way you're getting this hip up is because you can push your elbow into the mat. You can also split your stance, but I'm pretty situated with my legs stacked, so I'm not gonna stop. Okay, squats next. Squat of your choice. I'm gonna squat all the way to the bottom. You don't have to, but you always want to try to at least maintain the range of motion that you have or improve it ideally.
Three, 2, 1. Squat.
Okay, if you have dumbbells, you're going to have them in this rack position. I'm going goblet squat because this is the only way I can get down lower and then push through my feet to come up. So you should feel your glutes helping you from the bottom to come up. Your spine should be engaged. So hopefully it's not rounded when it gets to the bottom.
3, 2, 1. Rest.
Okay, next is row. A row staggered stance. So a row and staggered stance so that you can get used to splitting your hips, also loading your knee if possible, or you can just go straight with the back leg, whatever is comfortable. So you'll be here, row. Quick switch. So it should be this front leg that's completely loaded. You should feel that hip. Back leg is just kickstand.
1. Tempo. A-frame.
Okay, we're heading back to the top. You want A-frame forward or side?
Oh, you could do it forward.
Okay. Usually when I set up A-frame, it's quadruped. So I make sure that I can line up shoulders over wrists,
2.
fingertips forward,
Rest.
toes tucked, and go. Okay, so dead bug flow, remember we try to do no more than 4 per side. So if you're flying through them, try to slow it down. That means your core is probably not engaged.
Three, two, one, rest.
Okay, next we have floor, lunge to stand.
Three, two, one,
Okay,
stand from floor.
here we go.
Make sure that knee stays over ankle.
Switch sides. So I'm a little shaky because I just did a workout before this
Yeah, she
one.
worked out earlier really hard, so I'm the witness.
I got proof. I think I burned close to 400 calories, which is basically a meal for me. Okay, like I said, this is meant to be your face pull, but most people don't have a high anchor. So I'll split up the difference.
You could always use like the banister on your stairs.
Three, two, one. Prone therapy no
Here
go.
we go.
If you have a larger doorknob, you can do that too. There's a lot of ways to adapt to make it work.
Yeah, just be careful not to let this band
Snap.
snap
Yeah.
either from not taking care of it. Switch legs. I have my clients check once a week to make sure their bands aren't even slightly torn,
Two,
because it doesn't take much
rest.
to lose a band. Although luckily bands are easy to get a hold of. Okay, so we have side lunge next. Okay, so you always come back to feet together. When you go out, that's the bent knee. You're going to reach. You should really feel this glute push off. So this is also balance training. So you should get enough air to bring yourself back.
Three, two, one.
Okay, switch sides.
Nine. Three, two, one, rest.
Okay, next is our side hip plank. Like I said, you've got to be really good since you guys are at home adapting for yourself. So whichever works for you. The goal is to be able to push into this elbow and push yourself away. That's the first goal.
W hip raise. Left.
Okay, from there, if you need to stack, you can stack and then push away in order to get this hip up. So I'm not getting it just because I can thrust my hip. I'm trying to use this arm to push away.
And those lats should be engaged on that shoulder too.
Three,
Yeah,
two,
shoulder shouldn't be near the ear.
side plank W hip raise. Right.
Left or next.
Three, two,
Okay, if you got dumbbells, they go here, or one dumbbell would be the same as a kettlebell. Should always feel your glute when you're coming out of the squat.
three, two, one. Rest.
And done. Okay, last is row. I'm gonna go from the side so you can see. Bending your knees is important. A lot of people they lock out their knees and wear out their joints. So whatever you can do to manage weight forward, back leg is just a kickstand. Okay, quick switch. Should definitely feel that glute of the forward leg.
Three, two, one.
And done.
Timer is complete.
And there you go.
All right. Thank you, Sang. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in today. If you haven't done it yet, please like and subscribe to the channel. We'll have more of these Sang's classes coming up in the future and anything else that you request, okay? We're trying to provide you with all your fitness needs. All right. Have a great rest of your, actually, tomorrow's Friday. Have a great weekend, everyone.
Yeah.
Take care. Bye.
Happy Labor Day.
Happy Labor Day for all you laborers like us.